Alright guys, so we're at one of our big properties. We're going to mow it real quick and get that taken care of. We got some grass coming up, so I'm excited. I'm going to use the Skag today. This is about acre and a half, somewhere around there, and we're going to knock it out with the 52 Skag. Brett's going to trim it and edge it, and we got a lot to do today, and we're actually going to do some seeding here as well. They put in a new shop over here and just some other stuff, so we're going to knock this thing out and get you guys some mowing footage. What are you doing on my walker, man?
They always have problems with me.
Yeah, only you. That's my point. What's wrong? What are you doing on my walker? Alright guys, so like I mentioned at the beginning of the video, we're going to be doing a little bit of seeding at this property. As you can tell right here, they had some work done. We have just some bare ground. There's actually a little hump there. You can't really tell it right now. And that's what I'm doing with the Verticutter, as I'm trying to kind of loosen up the soil. It was pretty compacted, and I'm trying to get that hump out of there. So I'm just going to go over it and over it and over it and try to level it out. I think it actually turned out pretty good, and you'll see here in a little bit down on the other end of this little strip, couldn't quite get the hump out, but I'm hoping with some water, all that kind of stuff, I'm hoping it kind of settles back down, and we'll be good to go there. So here I'm going to take the rake and basically, just kind of like I just said, I'm trying to get that hump out of there. So what I did is I verticut it a little bit and then kind of smoothed it out. Then I verticut it again, and then we're smooth it out again. And it's just kind of a process, trying to, get that ground back to level without bringing in big machinery or anything like that. And like I said, I think it worked out pretty well. And I'm putting down fescue, and we're going to set up a watering system. Basically, we're just going to put timers on the well hooked up to a garden hose with some sprinklers. That way we got some water going, and gets watered. Hopefully it'll come in pretty good. Our weather is acting kind of funny right now. It's usually not cold out, but as you can see here, I got the hoodie on, gloves. It was pretty chilly, and we just got some cold weather coming in, but I think we're going to be just fine. I think we'll get some grass growing, and I'm thinking about maybe having to go over it again in the fall and just try to get it nice and thick. And ooh, that's a nice little shot. Look at that little POV action. So yeah. That's kind of a cool shot. I actually like that. On this side, this is what I was talking about, is that bigger hump, and you can see kind of how compacted it was. Maybe you can, maybe you can't, but Here, this is a good shot. You can see kind of the hump, but just like the other side, going over it, and over it, and doing it that way. I did all this over here, and I said, hey, why don't you go ahead and do that side over there? He said, I've never done that before. I think you should probably just go ahead and do that. And I was like, nope. How else you gonna learn, man? Get out there and just do it. It's not that hard, but it's a little taxing. Good chance he might quit once we get done with this over here, and I tell him, okay, now we got to go the opposite direction. So what seeding job would not be complete without adding a little water? You got to have water. But I like doing this at the end of my seeding jobs just to kind of give it a little bit of, you know, just some moisture, get it to where it's sticking to the ground. It's not going to blow away. But you know, I did a video a while back kind of showing how I do my verticutting, and basically how I do that is I just go one way, put some seed down, go over it again in the opposite direction, and it just mixes it up in the soil to where it's not going to blow away. It's not going to get washed away unless it just gets way too much water. But here, when you add water, you know, it just makes it kind of muddy and it sticks, and it's just not going to go nowhere. So I've had good results with that. I like doing it that way, and that's probably the way I'll continue to do it. If you guys have any tips or anything like that, I would love to hear them. Always looking for new ideas, always trying to learn. This video is you know, fun to make. Not a whole lot going on in this video, but I really liked it. It's the day in the life, guys, and we're gonna catch you guys later.